Yeah, so I had acne on my torso, which is an atypical thing. You should not have acne when you're an adult. It's really shouldn't really have it much as a child. But um, I was also, I think a lot of women, a lot women who are dealing with PCOS would identify with this. I also had this invisible disease that's called adrenal burnout, where your brain's foggy, your energy levels are low, you're lethargic, um, and it affects your stamina and your mood too. You're less of a completer. You're more of a procrastinator and things like that. And that's not who I am, and that's not who I was. And yet, this was taking over my life slowly but surely. This was at the end of my university career, and I got out of that with 2 degrees and ready to take on the corporate world or get a career. And my health was not ready for it. So, of course, the doctors wanted to give me Accutane and all kinds of weird petrochemical cocktails for this and that. And I rejected that analysis. I rejected that approach. I wanted something natural that was effective, that was addressing the root of the problem. And I knew that I had to take my own healthcare into my own hands in terms of how to make decisions and doing the research myself. So I did that. And I came across this concept of detoxification through heat, using the electric lamp. The foremost practitioner and proponent of this today is Dr. Lawrence Wilson. He's still alive, he's still practicing, but this actually dates back to Dr. Kellogg of the earliest 20th century, Dr. Kellogg's sanitariums, where he was doing some weird stuff, granted, but he was doing some very avant-garde things as well, including he's the first guy that's attributed or is accredited with using the electric lamp to heal the body. They didn't know exactly the cellular mechanism back then, but they knew that light healed and that heat healed. And so I also understood that I could build one of these myself. It's a very straightforward concept. There's electric lamp sauna plants that date back to many decades. So I, of course, am a do-it-yourselfer, and I wanted to seize control of everything. And, of course, there was no product you could buy. So I built my own. And I had a wonderful recovery. My insomnia was another thing I was dealing with terribly. I would just sit in bed and my mind would race for an hour. And then I just wouldn't sleep as well. And that went away immediately. And I attribute that to both the light and the heat therapy. So I'm in my near-infrared lamp sauna, and this light is calming my nervous system. So it puts me into the rest and digest state we're designed to sleep in. So I had an immediate recovery with the insomnia. And then over about 6 months or more, all of my other stuff completely resolved. My acne, my low energy levels, my fogginess, my brain, I felt like things, I now know it was adrenal burnout. Then I didn't know what it meant. And I had improvements in other things I didn't even know were a problem. My mood was better, or my mood is much better now. I'm more patient. I'm less irascible. I definitely have more of a go-getter level of energy and desire to get things done and do things, with a gusto.